live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
What happened to that boy? Man, Rick Ross is out here getting his chin checked. He was down in Vancouver, and OVHoes decided to attack him. Like owls always do, they come in flocks. And Rick Ross, the Miami goon, had to run from the OVHoes in Vancouver. RJ.
Well, owls.
As a cage bird sings.
Well, mature owls don't flock together.
I know. It sounded good.
Well, okay.
You have to bring the fiction in because Drake is a great writer, or at least he hires great writers. So you have to bring a bit of fiction in. I know owls don't flock together, but
I don't know if they were. I don't know if they were OVHoes or OVO supporters, but what I do know is that they are that they were non-supporters of Rick Ross.
That's for sure.
It was a crazy look. And yeah, you go into someone's territory, you start singing a song, you might get you into an altercation. But before we dive deeper into this, guys, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Rate the show by pressing the like button and check us out on our socials. But yeah, man, it's I was surprised and at the same time not surprised to see the altercation. And I guess what they say is true. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Rick's homie was out here getting chin checked, got laid down, stood up, went back to defense mode while Rick was still trying to play O-line. He was holding people off. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Vancouver, it all happened at the Vancouver Ignite Musical Festival. After the show was done, Rick's DJ decided to play the hardest song out right now, calling a native Canadian a PDF file. I guess that didn't sit well with the native Canadians. Because, well, Vancouver is not close to Toronto, but I guess they see him as the face of the nation, which is kind of crazy if the face of the nation is called a PDF file.
Well, I don't think that they, as a city, see him as a representative. I think there was a specific group present there that evening that was like, nah, man, you're not gonna do this to our hero. And then they confronted him. Might have even been people who were there on an assignment. I mean, the
stories are out there that maybe these guys were of a certain biker group that Drake is affiliated with. I mean, we all know that specific biker group is well connected throughout the world. They have a hub in different states, and maybe they called in to Vancouver because Vancouver is not close to Toronto. It's like a 5-hour flight. So Rick thought Drake didn't have that reach.
Yeah, but I think you should look at it as like like when you have internal matches, NBA games, of course, you're from Miami, you are rooting for Miami, you're against Milwaukee, you're against LA, etc. But when you're playing Germany or Argentina or Argentine or any other country abroad, then it's like, hey, we against you. So you can also see it like that. I think it's more, they don't look at it city versus city.
We against,
the Canadians
against the OVHoes.
Yeah, because Kendrick had he was dancing on Juneteenth.
Not only that, on Independence Day again.
Yeah, bringing everyone together. I mean, and maybe they. I mean, yeah, but it's not clear to me who the people were that swung. I do think that,
It's a rapper, a local rapper from Vancouver.
yeah, maybe he's
Don't
trying to
know his
get.
name. Maybe he's trying to get some clout, man.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to get on the. He's trying to get signed as well.
He's trying to get a Drake care package.
Yeah. Maybe.
Get him on a feature. Maybe you can do well, the care package, Drake's care package has been kind of low lately, man. He did a song. I almost said she. Well, don't try to misgender Drake. He what? I made a mistake. Almost said she.
You did?
He made a song with Camelo, I think her name is something like that.
Camila Cabello.
Caballo, yes. Well, that horse didn't went very far because that song didn't hit at all. Which back in the days, every song he's on
Yeah.
would pop off, and I guess Kendrick really put that out in a cage.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy, but
I think it's also about timing, man. It's also about timing. This isn't the right time for him. He should just lay low. I also saw him at the.
we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that. I see. Well,
Yeah.
I saw him. He looked like his dad. I never saw the comparison. I've seen his dad before. This is the first time I've seen his dad's face in Drake. I was like, damn, you're getting old, Drake. What is happening over here? Well, let's talk about that later. Let's take a look at what others had to say on Drake's on Rick's, well, I would say altercation, almost getting beat up, getting jumped, because Drake had a couple of things. Well, he responded to what happened. Let me share my screen real quick. This is what he had to say, man.
Like never before, African woman, you're the one I adore. Happy Canada Day.
I can play the whole thing because I'm not trying to get any copyright claims, but he was wishing everyone happy Canada Day. It happens to be the day after Rick getting beat up.
Yeah.
Talking greasy. He was talking greasy.
Yeah, but right now, man, let's be honest. This is, like I said, I mean, everyone was trolling, but I think Drake should just
lay low,
step back for a while. You know what I mean? This isn't his summer. He's known for the summer hits. This isn't his summer. He should just wait for the next one.
Well, he wasn't the only one who responded. As always, Fetty tends to always, well, take a dookie on his enemies when they shit the bed. Let's take
Fetty's philosophy is kick a man when he's down.
Yeah, definitely. Let's take a look what he had to say.
Hey guys, I just saw a very unfortunate situation that took place in Canada, and I wanted to say to everyone, that I hope that brother made it home safely. I hope that he now has a different perspective and a better sense of what to do and what not to do while you're out in the world. That part where the young guy went like, he did this little move and shit and got knocked the fuck out, like right there. That does not reflect him. That reflects his camp, and he might need to go get the Dream Chasers or the 305 Killers.
Oh man, 50. Oh man, if you're 50's enemy, man, you can miss a beat. You can't.
Yeah, he's a master troll, man.
Master troll, master troll. Well,
And I think, and let's be honest, during the during the beef, Rick Ross was also having a field day.
yeah,
The problem is, I mean, if you're going to, you need to be mindful about your surroundings. You can't, if you're going to do something like that, you have to make sure that when you're done, the exit is
it's close.
clear. Yeah, it's just in a hall filled with security. Just you can't be
Off
outside.
duty, so off duty cops ready to pop off if it needs to be.
Yeah, you can't just be walking outside with no one around you. Well, not no one. Of course, you had your bodyguard, but
Two guys.
just some rails, man. Anyone can jump over a rail. They can
Yeah,
push. I mean, it's you need a bit more than that if you're gonna go.
it looked crazy.
Yeah, a major artist in a territory that's his, basically.
More people responded because it was one of the biggest things that happened, and also comedian Bill Bellamy had a couple of things to say about this. Let's take a look because he was maybe tried to make some jokes. Let's hear Bill Bellamy. Fair use.
All you rappers out there with security, man. I saw what just happened out there in Canada over that with Rick Ross security dude. He got domed out. Listen, man, fellas, if you are a rapper and you have security, give them helmets. Just because they big, man, don't mean they don't get peeled, bruh. Homeboy got hit so hard he forgot he was security. He said his regular name, Roger. He got hit hard, bro.
Oh, man.
And he just was holding his head. He needed the 800 milligram Advil, bro. Them dudes was knuckling up out there in Toronto, man. Y'all gotta stop. Be easy with this. Not like us everywhere. Some people, it just don't work.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, looking back at this whole stuff, when you're flying into territory of your enemy, and even if it's not the same state or the same city, you should always make sure you're protected, well protected. And I think this is he underestimated the situation, and he's lucky he made it out alive, because these OVOs are very emotional, and they can respond, react, be emotional, and before you know it, you're there at a Tupac concert, enjoying the performance.
I'll tell you one. Yeah. Like I said, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. But at the same time, listen, I mean, at a certain point, of course, I understand you have security, but you also need to move smart. But what I also like to say about Rick Ross, and credit to him, he made light of it on the next day when he was returning. Did you see that?
Yeah, of course I saw that. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen again. You started off with this one. Vancouver. It was fun till next time.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, that was nice.
And then he did this. I thought they were bottle silver boys. Ha!
Yeah.
He also said this.
Man, I'm thinking about the event that happened over
Fair
there.
use.
Let me tell you something. When the first dude stepped up to Rose, the little short fat one that looked like Bam Bam Bigelow from wrestling, when he stepped up, and then I squat down in his eyes and told him what I said. Basically, boy, if I hit you, I'm gonna see everything you ate for the last 2 days. His balls dropped out of his ass. He never said another word. He never did nothing. He was a straight buster. Then the nigga behind him said, I know MMA.
What did he say? I know MMA.
I know MMA.
Got hit with a drink. I'm still convinced ain't no nigga punched me. Somebody said, Rose, the nigga tried to punch you. He hit you. I say, nah. He had to throw a drink because throwing a drink would have been way more disrespectful than screaming, I know MMA. Man.
Yeah.
I know Kung Fu.
Wing Chun. Nah, man.
Wing Chun. Wrong shoe, you mean? Run, shoe, run. Run for your life.
Nah, but I like it.
Run for your life.
Yeah, the only thing I hope for KaiR is that this doesn't get out of hand. So it's
yeah, because let's talk about that. This is it's turning into a beef on wax to a beef in the streets.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's what I'm more concerned about. Of course, rappers, they're gonna do it. It's also partially for clout. So it's yeah, they get the attention. I mean, it helps them sell, it helps them with their concerts, but there are people who have nothing to lose, man. And I mean, we talked about it in the past how people can't seem to, so actors saying that people can't distinguish their on-screen character versus their off-screen character. The actress that played Felicia in Friday, people are saying "Baf." So can you imagine, like years later, this woman is just walking in a mall or walking on the street, and she says that to this day, one or two people. So it wouldn't be. It's not uncommon for 2 to 3 people saying "Bye, Felicia," as she's just minding her business. Some people can't distinguish it. So are
these people lower IQ
than
the ones that can distinguish it?
I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. I think I don't know. I think nowadays with social media, people have things.
People don't see the difference. They don't see the difference.
What's real is seen as fake, and what's fake is seen as real. It's like the upside down.
Yeah,
upside down. Yeah, it's the upside down.
Yeah, I do agree with you on that, man. It's crazy. People don't see the difference, and people start to live on the internet and try to translate it into real life. You see that every day when for example, someone says something on Twitter, and people get really riled up and try to cancel the person. I mean, hey, sometimes some people cannot see the difference that social media is actually something that doesn't sit. That was a couple of years back. I remember a debate between, you know, Milo, right?
Yeah.
Milo Yiannopoulos. And
Milo Monopoly.
What?
Milo Monopoly. I can't pronounce the last name.
Yiannopoulos.
Maybe I'm lower IQ.
well, hey, we need to see if we can get it on the show.
Yeah.
Any joke. All jokes aside.
You know who we need? No.
So he was debating this woman on BBC, I think one of these English networks, and they were debating whether I think if I remember correctly, they were debating social media, and if I do believe that when she said I get attacked all the time on social media, he told her, "Why don't you turn it off?"
Yeah,
turn it off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
People think it's an extension of their lives. It's not.
Yeah, just turn it off.
Yeah. Just turn it off. They don't exist. Once you it's really like that. Once you close the app, they don't exist anymore.
Don't exist, nah, man.
It's crazy if you think about it.
Yeah. I think just to get back to what you said, I think we should not have him on the show.
Again?
We shouldn't.
Oh no, it was a joke. It was a joke. You don't have to worry about me.
I was thinking more. I was thinking. You know how they say the same effort it takes to earn $100, the same effort you need to put to get 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, and so on, right?
Okay, so
Instead
I think we should
putting
get
I think we shouldn't go Milo. I think we should go over,
Trump.
above. Nah, man. I think we should get Nick.
Nick? Which Nick?
The one that appears on your channel, then causes your channel to get taken down.
Not that one.
If you really want to go big, I mean, go big and go home.
Let's go back and go home. Literal sense. And then get called a nigga as well. In the process. Oh man. Oh no, but all jokes aside, I do think this is a very bad trajectory that we're heading in, because you know how it goes. Drake liked a video. People saw that Drake liked the video in which it showed Rick being attacked, basically trolled by posting that video. I do expect that there might be something happening to Drake or someone trying to push up on him, when he's in Miami, just to respond to the disrespect, even though there is slight disrespect. People that's the problem. What happened really with the West Coast beef, in a sense, because people started mingle into the beef, something that's not there. So the street guys started getting active, and that turned into the deletion of definitely Pac, according to Keefy D, we've been covering for a while now. He claims that Diddy gave him a bag or promised him a bag, and he never got it. Technically, Diddy should sit in the jail for scamming. They should. How you get scammed as a shoot? Come on, man. But all jokes aside, yeah. So I think this is we're going into the very bad direction, because someone will respond, and it's gonna be either in Miami or some other place. Let's say if Kendrick performs in Vancouver or somewhere in Canada, and people try to push up on him, best believe that Drake cannot set a foot in California without having to crip walk back in the car as the shots ring.
He'll be walking with a limp. Oh man.
Hey, so some people had a couple of things to say about this, because Uncle Luke started warning these guys about that the violence might not go as you expect it to be. Let's listen. Fair use.
This whole fighting, my boy Ross and his guys in Canada, that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. That don't happen. That don't supposed to happen. And what's more unacceptable is when Mr. Drake liked the post. That also is unacceptable. I expect more out of Mr. Drake. When there's violence, you don't condone it. You should be bigger than that. Mr. Drake, you should be bigger than that. When there's violence, you don't condone that. You don't like no posters and all that, because here's what happens. There's always a backlash of it all. Here's what happens when now you've inserted yourself even if you were not involved, half of the country think you set the man up. They book a show in Canada, and you send your goons out there to agitate and start a fight with Ross, and y'all do what you do on the TV. Half the country think that. When you
This is why you need the off-duty cops, because then you could have put this guy on a shirt and you could sell the shirt and send a message. I'm pretty sure that guy would have gotten popped if there was an off-duty cop there.
Yeah, but you don't want it to escalate like that either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that is true.
but on the other hand, with off-duty cops, I think no one would have said, "I know MMA." I mean,
I know MMA.
by the way, you never announce what you. If you're really, I mean, if you're gonna fight, you don't announce your skills, right?
I got the gun.
I'm a master in the roundhouse kick.
Oh man, these guys are clowns, man. Hey, that sounds like OVHoes, really.
And I have a weak chin.
I have a weak chin, yeah.
Don't announce it.
But all jokes aside, though, he's right. Drake has just inserted himself into the situation, into violence, and there is a rule in life.
Yeah.
With every action, there is a reaction. Something people have to learn. Everything you do will always have a consequence. Everything you do.
Yeah. And especially in if you're doing it publicly, especially, if you're doing it for clout, that's a scary thing. I have to say, when you hear people talking about doxing, like really weird things, stalkers, they just follow you wherever you are. It's a really scary thing that someone who is not even involved in a dispute, in a beef, will just, and who doesn't even know the other party, will just think, you know what, F it, I had a bad day, and I know MMA, so
I know MMA. Hey, I'm gonna start using that one, bro. When people run up on me, I know sword fighting.
pause. Let's go.
Oh, damn, no, you're doing me dirty, man. You're doing me dirty. You're doing me dirty. What the heck? You're doing me dirty, man. Come on.
Oh, man.
Come on, dude. Jesus.
You might need
Totally out of context. You screwed me on that one.
You might need collaborations after that one.
No. That's not how you use that word.
Yeah,
You should use it correctly.
I do.
No. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's take a look at Drake, because like you said it earlier. It was the all white party of, what's the guy's name again?
Rick
Rubin, yes. Or not Rubin. No. His last name is Rubin, but it's not Rick. We have to get his name right so we get invited. But anyway,
Michael Rubin.
Michael Rubin, yes. Yeah, man. Look at Drake. He looks 30 years older.
He looks worn out.
He looks like his dad. Tell me this guy doesn't look like his dad. Look at this. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let me zoom in. I never saw this before. But then I'm going to zoom in here. Bam!
I don't see him.
You don't see it?
I don't.
Well, I guess you're blind. Or are you OVHo too?
I think maybe it's due to the surgery that not all features are.
Are you suggesting he should go full Michael Jackson? Not only the nose, but also the Yeah.
It does seem sad. That I'll tell you that. So I don't know if he looks at like it's broad, but it does seem sad.
He seems worn out.
It can
Pause.
be that or drunk maybe as well.
Drunk.
A little bit too much.
And not a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
Sleepless nights. You keep hearing this song in your back of your head. OVO. Say OVO. Now step this way. Step that way. Step this way. Hey, man. Hey. But times are hard, man. Times are hard. Sometimes it's hard to accept. Sometimes it's very hard to accept everything that happens around you. Your favorite artist gets washed, and then you have to do a podcast. Shout out to Rory Amal. Shout out to them. I mean, I've seen this clip earlier this week. I was like, geez, Ma is really coping. Let's take a look. Fair use. Let me see. Is the audio open? Yes. Fair use.
It's a bit much with this record now. Like, y'all don't think that it's like we've dragged it a little, like it's a diss record, #1 great, all of this, Amazon show great. Now,
but if you have a #1 record, you're not going to shoot a video.
First of all, I don't believe that record went #1. That's just
it did,
but whatever.
It definitely.
#2.
This guy's still in denial, man.
Yo, that's getting crazy. It's not #1. No, it's been #1 like 3 weeks or something.
This guy is still in denial.
Let's see what else he had to say.
I get it, but like now we get the video, which means now we got to roll the video out into the album. Like,
sounds like a rollout.
Damn, sounds like a successful rollout.
Yeah, it sounds like a
listen, all of this shit aside, y'all don't think this is like it's a bit much with the record now?
It's really bothering him.
Yeah.
Because it started with he didn't lose. Actually, he still believes he didn't lose. Because he still doesn't believe it's #1. It's been going on ever since that song dropped. People, Drake fans are out here claiming it's bots. It's everything except Kendrick just being better.
I mean, the denial is crazy, man. The denial is crazy. Because some people, because the fact that it's the people are saying who won.
God, they're saying the bots. This is the denial level we're at. They're saying all views or a majority of the views of Kendrick came from bots. Also, the likes, the bots were on YouTube, the bots were on Spotify.
So even the bots don't like Drake. That's crazy. That's crazy. Can you imagine the bots not liking Drake?
Hey, I want to close out this part of the show. We are in great times. It is a major time because there's great things about to happen. I'm gonna show you and close it out with this one. This guy had a thing to say about LeBron, the GOAT.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not gonna spoil it. Fair use.
LeBron James is the first player to play with his stepdad, his real dad, and his real son, all in front of Kendrick Lamar's son. Black facts. LeBron James is the first player to play with his stepdad, his real dad, and his real son, all in front of Kendrick Lamar's son.
Is that like the parody of the? Let me do this right. Prince of Pan. Oh man, I knew it. Prince of Pan-Africanism.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. Hey, let's go to the next part of the show. RJ always has a Reddit story for us, and well, with complications. Let's see what for story he has for us this time around,
Yeah.
and what kind of problem we need to solve as a group. RJ,
We ain't
who's
gotta solve
we?
anything, man.
Who's
Uh,
we? Well, je ne parle français, monsieur.
Well, yeah, so we're gonna talk about a fiance that's jealous of his own baby. Before we do that, guys, don't forget to let us know your thoughts on this story. Of course, thanks for your support. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check us out on our socials and hit the like button. So
Hit it.
the story goes as follows. It's a Reddit story.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
My wedding.
Is it a male or a female who's writing?
The fiance is a male.
Mm.
Fiance is a male.
Are you sure?
He a male, he a male, he a male. The story goes as follows. No, it's the woman that's talking. I
Okay.
gave birth a few weeks ago to our daughter. As I held her for the first time and looked into her eyes, I said, I didn't realize I could love a person this much, and cried. She is perfect and beautiful. My mom looked at me and said that feeling never goes away, which made us both ugly cry. It was a real special moment. My fiance was quiet but smiled, but later privately said that he was hurt. He said he loved us both the same. And me saying that made it seem like I loved our daughter more than him. I just gave him a "Are you effing serious" look, and he dropped it. But yesterday he brought it up again. I told him that honestly, yes, I love and cherish our daughter and have never experienced this kind of love for another human being.
Mm.
And he said most normal people would agree with him that that's a hurtful comment and would take offense to it due to the implication.
This normie ass dude.
So the woman is asking whether she was wrong for saying that she didn't realize she could love a person this much. KR, is this petty or not? Petty or not? Here he comes.
You can hide. I wanna find you and throw you off the bridge. And anyway, the this situation is a typical situation that people that don't understand life get into. I do believe that the woman loves the kid more than the guy. Usually it happens when people get kids. The love, it usually doesn't happen all the time, but what you usually see is that people start loving the kids more than the partner. So
It's almost like it's
it's
gonna happen
inevitable.
automatically. It's
It,
inevitable. Yeah.
it happens because it's part of you. That other person is not part of you. You're forming a bond, and the kid is actually an extension of you. That's why people, well, usually men, because I saw a video where women didn't want to sacrifice themselves for the kid, but okay, maybe there was a video that was crazy out there on YouTube. But that's why people try to sacrifice themselves for the kid when the kid is in danger.
Yeah.
The kid is more important than yourself. It's your
Yeah.
seed
But what you oftentimes
or egg.
what oftentimes happen with fathers, so mothers, as you said, they feel like the kid I mean, the kid was at one point part of them, and so they have this attachment that a man can't ever experience. But at the same time, from a lot of men, and I'm talking, of course, about responsible men, not I
Not
love you,
Pookie.
not I love you, Pookie.
Hack tour. Not the 1 day hack tour situation.
I'm talking about men who are responsible and are good fathers. Not necessarily. I'm talking about good fathers, right? I'm not talking about good partners necessarily, good husbands or boyfriends, fiancés, whatever. But I'm talking about good fathers. What you oftentimes hear is that when there is a kid, the father will grow up faster, will get more motivation to get his things in order, to work hard, to make sure that his family is okay. So even after a divorce, right? They split. The man oftentimes wants to take care of his kids. So it's a maturity that comes, I think, on both sides. It just comes in different ways. And so
And the
before,
love as well, because I think they call this, there are like, was it 5 different love? Is it 5? No, it's
languages.
love languages, like the Eros, Storch.
Oh,
It is like a battle between Storch and Eros, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought you were talking about Italian, French. But
No,
anyway,
no.
different. I mean, there are different theories about languages or different ways to categorize languages. You have, the languages of countries like French.
Yeah. I'm talking about the
You
love
have
language.
you have the 5 love language, which is a book that talks about acts of service and words of affirmation, gifts, those type of things. And you also have what you said, the agape and
Yeah,
eros.
that one. I'm talking about that one. I'm not talking about the acts of love. Nobody cares about that. This is no act of love. It's about, well, anyway.
But so so we have an update, and
So there's an update. They broke up. Oh no, like tell the story.
well, how do you think? Let me ask you this: how do you think, and to the listeners as well, the viewers, how do you think? Just try to guess how this ended before I start talking about it. So just put it in the comment. KR, just let me know what you think. How do you think this ended up? So they
So
went.
he is jealous about the whole situation. I think they weren't able to. She wasn't able to hack Tua enough to get him thinking straight. So they might have broken up.
Okay, that's your theory. Okay, let's go for the update. Here's a quick update. So I didn't feel like it was worth to make a whole post. I had a heart-to-heart with my fiance, and we came to a few conclusions together. One, he wasn't jealous of our daughter's role in my life, but rather our bond together. He didn't have that instant love connection that we read about all new parents having. Like why? Like
Let's be honest, man.
like
They are like deers in the headlight. They ain't going nowhere.
I mean, they're 30, right?
That kid.
They're 30. Yeah. So
What does that say? That doesn't mean anything. When you're normie, you'll be normie at the 30 or whether you're 50.
yeah, I didn't realize this was actually very normal for new dads and new moms too. Thanks for educating me. So she's thanking the reactions she received. We are the first in our social circle to have children, so we didn't have a lot of IRL people. What's IRL again? In real life or something?
In real life, I think.
I'm guessing. Yeah, in real life
In real life,
people.
yeah.
It's very tragic, man. That they're saying we don't have a lot of in real life people to inquire about. His perspective is
Parents?
what?
Their parents.
Yeah, their parents. Yeah. But in real life people, so like in their parents, you mean? Yeah, you don't know what type of childhood they had.
Yeah, you might be right on that one. You might don't want to inquire. Anyway, let's see. What else did that she has to say?
You need to find the donor first. His his perspective is, and I quote,
Then you find out he's not the father.
"I love this human being we made, but I don't know her." End of quote. While I was thunderstruck. He hasn't had a connection, so he doesn't get it yet, and it will take time, months or even years. It'll be more patient. I'll be more patient and aware of this, and read up more on new dad experiences to learn more. Two, he also agrees he not only could have expressed that better, but also chose better timing. Voicing it to me after a 14-hour labor, and then again when I'm exhausted and grumpy with achy boobs, is maybe not the best time.
What? I heard boobs. I
Yeah,
heard bops.
achy boobs.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me see them bops. As an Indian once said.
He also agrees marriage counseling would be.
So you see,
He
I
also,
told you who they are. I told you who they are. You didn't
he
believe me up earlier. These people are dude. Hey, continue.
He also agrees. I don't know why they should. I don't understand why you should go to marriage counseling for this. It's like a small argument.
This is why people spend money on BS. You can talk. You don't need an intermediate to talk to each other. This is crazy to me.
Yeah, he also agrees marriage counseling would be good because we're both opinionated, logical thinking engineers who, at the same time, love each other deeply. Did they read that conclusion that they love each other after a calculation? In any case, we could use better mediation other than Reddit. No offense, guys. Go F yourself then. Three, he was not furious about me writing this post on Reddit. LOL, we laughed over the comments together, calling for me to get ready to break up. But we also really enjoyed people were saying, get away from the dude. But we also really enjoyed reading the experiences of new parents. It helped us both feel validated and sane and see each other's perspectives better. Four, I showed him that Ryan Reynolds video and we both died laughing. LOL.
Yeah.
What's the? I don't know what it is.
I'll say this.
We will now be eating a disgusting amount of hot dogs while watching Deadpool with our baby girl. We also agree that there's different types of love, like parental, platonic, romantic, and Ryan Reynolds. Thanks, peeps. I bet you that the way that this dude is coming across, I think he's receiving the platonic one.
Well,
he's very insecure. But I have to say as well, and let me just say this as well. I do know friends of mine in my IRL people around me, dads who say the first 2 years it's like they just see being there.
People watch too many movies. That's the problem, dude.
Just smelling. It's like a smelly, crying, complaining, and you can't do anything with the kid because the kid isn't. You can't interact with the kid. The kid can tell you what he wants, and so I do understand that feeling. But I mean, women have that. Oh, this is part of me. Oftentimes, men don't have that connection until later on. Well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. They have a connection, but it's just a different kind of connection. But a lot of people I met, so fathers, they told me the first 2 years, they don't. It's like it's just there. There's just a baby there, and that's the reality of the matter. But that's like taboo to say, right? That you don't love it or you don't feel the connection.
People watch too many movies. They believe that some way somehow a knight will come on a horse, a white horse, to save him from their miserable lives. They believe in instant love when they see a baby, like it's a first love at first sight. What the heck are we talking about, people? Stop watching movies and believe everything you see.
Yeah. You know what I always say,
Maybe,
KR?
maybe I'm too down to earth.
KR, I'll tell you this.
I see things for what they are, but to think that when you see the baby, first of all, I'll say this: the dad is a nut job to do what he did.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
but
He's a normie. Then he's just counseling.
A lot of relationships end after 7 years. A lot of relationships end
Yeah.
when when there's like when the children are small. A lot.
Yeah.
Because the change is drastic and the attention you used to get, you're not gonna get anymore. And if you did, you're just not gonna get it. And so as a man, you're gonna feel frustrated. You're gonna feel like you're just there to do the jobs. It's just part of it. And
you know why I believe a lot of relationships run into a wall at 7. Not only because so if you look at movies, what are movies usually about? Romantic movies.
Yeah.
They're usually about the beginning of a romance or the end of a romance towards a new romance, aka cheating. So no, the movies are never about the middle part. So people don't know what happens in the middle. They jump into a situation believing in love and first sight.
They're looking for fantasies.
Or a Haktui situation. They think she's the one. She's the how is it? The soccer 3000 or what? I don't.
Quack
3000. She does such a great job. I need to marry her. It's a guac. Yeah, it's a guac 3000. And then at third year they think, maybe she's not the one, and then they continue the whole charade for 2 or 3 years, and then you're at 6, and you're like, 6 years. I don't like it. I should leave. Not thinking about the kid they just created like 2-3 years ago. It's maybe I'm too realistic in life.
No, but I do agree with that. And you know what I always say when someone tells me, okay, you know what, I'm so sad. Our relationship is this, our relationship is that. And I say, but I hear you complain or you say something about your husband or your wife or your boyfriend, girlfriend. But what do you think is a good relationship? And then the answer is always like the generic ones. And I say, but who do you look up to? You know, like a lot of people, our generation, and a lot of a lot of people, Will Pinkett. A lot of people who are our age or younger, will point to fake people or not in real life people. And when I ask, okay, but who in your real life, they can't tell you. And I'm like, hey,
from one family home. So
I grew up, I watched my grandparents from up close, how they were. It wasn't, there was always love, but it wasn't it was work.
Yeah.
You wake up, you work, you serve the other person. That's what you do.
It's about serving, but the problem is most people think
it's about them getting something.
The whole idea of romance these days is about getting. It doesn't stop. It's all about you. It's about my happiness, my dad, oh man.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to everyone. These
good luck to you. Yeah.
You're gonna crash and burn. I'm gonna tell you right now. You know, they call me Kertradamus, where I'm from.
They call you a bunch of names. I'm realizing.
Yeah, they call me a bunch of names. They call me the anyway. I'm not gonna say that one. People might think I'm Diddy. I mean,
Register.
they might think I'm Diddy out here. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue.
Yeah.
I'm
So
a
that's
Shalom boy too.
yeah, guys. Let us know in the comment section below what your thoughts are about this topic.
Yes, let's continue with the second topic of today, man. It's getting crazy out here. PartyNextDoor sent warning shots to Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller, and Jeremih. He just started a new R&Beef after they featured his ex-girlfriend, Desma, in the music video. Wait on it. He's gonna wait. Oh, no, this is the wrong one. Wait on it. Popped out. He popped out. Hey, man. RJ.
Yeah, it's
A great song, by the way.
it seems like the R&Bs are, if it wasn't, I think the only rap beef bigger than the R&Beefs basically is the Drake Kendrick one, because these R&B guys aren't soft. Actually,
they pop at each other in Canada. They were popping at each other the other day.
They come across as more gangster than the
or more effeminate, because they are so into their emotions. It just depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, it depends, guys. That's what your thoughts.
Gangsters are undercover feminists. Oh, Jesus! You shouldn't use the word.
Yeah, let us let us know your thoughts and opinions on this matter. Thanks for tuning in, and of course, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check us out on our other socials. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Things are hot in Canada, man. All these Canadians are out of control. You have the R&Beef between Weeknd and Drake, and now another person out of Drake's camp decided that it's a good idea to hop on Twitter and express his dissatisfaction of these three singers inviting his girl to be a model in the video. I'm not gonna show. Can you see what it? Can you read it? He posted on Twitter. I cannot play the video because it's actually playing the song, so I don't want to get copyright.
Yeah, I can read it.
But it says, "I'm finna." Well, guess they talk like that in Canada as well. But I'm finna make these niggas cry. Bryson, Chris, and Jeremiah. Enjoy the nights of your life. Oh, it's getting spooky out here. Doing videos at 33 that each bay broke.
Broke 5, bro. We ain't got it.
What happened, Bryson? What happened out here, man? He continued by saying, oh, wait a second. Give me a second. He continued by saying, I know 5 R&B singers who are broke. Then he posted, today's the date. He was grooving. I think, I'm not gonna say what the enhancement was, but I think he was grooving that night. You cannot be out here like this. But I know why he did it, RJ.
Why did he do it though?
It's a great song, but if you listen to the song, verse 3, Chris says the following, and this is why he felt maybe he was addressing him. I'm not sure. You know how these guys are. The Canadians are right now on top of their toes, ready to pop off because they're on the fire. The general is on the fire, and everyone is getting a bit scared out here.
Yeah.
ready to pop off.
Yeah.
Chris said the following: "It's if that's your new nigga, I know he's jealous of me. Ain't trying to talk back, talk back. Got me saved as don't answer on your caller ID. And done lost all contact. Does he know what you can do? Up that stripper pole. Does he know?
Wow.
Did you show him everything that I taught you? Is he blinded by the diamonds I bought you? Do you go out in all the shit I got? White sand that you just drove the boat too. Now you got all these new friends trying to coach you. I remember when I used to be your go-to. Now when I make a reservation, you say no. I think when you're beaming off of that Betty, hey, I'm referencing Kendrick's song. What did he say about Party in the like not like us? He said Party was beaming of the white. Maybe he was of that white, and he heard the song, was like, oh no, he's talking about me. I need to pop off. And he hopped on Twitter and it went totally wrong.
Pop off and show ninjas.
Yeah. RJ.
Hey man. Are they fighting? Are they like Loki fighting over women?
Well, technically, he's fighting over his girl. It's not even his girl, it's his ex-girl.
Yeah, so
doing a cameo on a song.
Yeah, so it's women. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's about women. Yeah.
That's very sad. I don't understand why you would do that.
I'll tell you why he would do that.
Why?
And Party at the party playing with his nose now. Oh, I should have showed you, of course. And Party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Wop, 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 wop. Certified lyric voice, certified PDF.
Oh man.
All jokes aside, I think the guy had a bad night. He was just beaming. He was just drunk off the Henny, and
he was Trump. He was Trump with the Twitter fingers.
Yeah. He got the he was hanging with maybe with Meek. He got the Meek sickness.
Maybe he does. All right. Nah, man. Yeah, there again, man. It's the same thing. I just hope that it stays there, stays lyrical, that it doesn't escalate. Because with the last thing we want to see right now, KaiR, it's a dance off.
Well, we know who will win.
C Breezy will win that one.
C Breezy responded. Actually,
he will win that one for sure.
He responded. He said, "Ninjas speak without thinking sometimes. Then call around to my people trying to retract ish. Nah, Ninja. Go on your socials and apologize, or keep that same energy when you see me. And you know, Big Blood, Chris Breezy gonna run up on you and slap you.
Yeah.
Breezy, run Big Blood. Hey man.
Blood clots.
Keep that same energy, you said. Jeremiah also responded. All I'll say is fair use. I'm not gonna show the video. I'm just gonna play the audio. Let's listen to what they say about the situation.
Well, I kid you not. That
Fair
whole
use.
day, we was just kind of trying to make it make sense, and nobody knew about nothing, and we don't care about nothing, you know. But I just knew yesterday. I woke up like, huh? You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't got nothing bad to say about Party. You know what I'm saying? We all have a bad night, and you know, right now, like I said, wait on it. It is what it is, and she is who she is. I'm tell I say what up at the end of the day. So as I did, but. It's out right now. I feel like, you know, when it comes to R&B Party, one of those real respected, like to me as working with them, even though we've been on tour as well, like people don't.
Yeah, back in
this is nothing new. This is nothing new.
Yeah.
Like as far as to me, my thing was just a product of a bad business. You know, even dealing with him and in touring before in general. But you know, being on that 50 tour just let me know it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like. It was different when you're on a stage with somebody want to see you win instead of somebody want to see make you look bad. So I've learned that. I feel like all these lessons over the years has taught me to just stick with my guns and just stay true to myself. And you know, everybody out here for a reason, and I get it. That's all.
Crazy
Yeah, but you know,
I think you made somebody. I think you made Party cry.
I couldn't wait. Yeah, I think he beat us to making somebody cry. The mirror beat us, so he can't make us. Well, me at least, you know what I'm saying. So yeah.
Oh, he's kind of coming at all three of y'all too. Even Chris is shooting back too as well. You know, I think Kendrick and Drake got everyone a little ready to go at some healthy and some competition level. You know what I mean?
This ain't competition.
So you know, shake it up.
I don't think that's competition, Ali. This is just. I'll say it. I'll say it. This is just fuckery. This is just fuckery. I don't curse a lot, but this is just pure, unadulterated fuckery.
Is Party also getting paid $1,000 to break up relationships? I don't think so.
Hey, don't disrespect Party like that, though. Party's he's a good singer, but he's not getting paid 1,000. He ain't getting paid.
But you can't just. I mean, and I do agree with what Chris said. If you do it, if you make a mistake publicly, you need to apologize publicly.
Well, I guess you heard it, because to be clear, I got nothing but love and respect for those guys. Shit happens. My nose was full of white and I couldn't think straight.
Yo, KaiR. Someone imagine.
Allegedly.
Someone said, you know what? I'm gonna unalive you. Just to be clear, I love you.
Hey, don't talk crazy about Big Blood, man.
Yeah. Nah, man. I think this is over as well. So it's just it is what it is.
It's what it is. Yeah.
Keep making love songs, guys.
Yeah, what are we talking about? Trying to beef over X? Come on, man.
It's not working.
Come on, man. What are we doing out here?
It's not working.
I think it's all. I blame Cat for this one. Cat started it off in January, and since he started talking crazy, the word hasn't been the same. Again, I'll blame Cat.
He caused shifts in the. He caused a tear in the fabric of the universe.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
I blame Cat.
All right. Any more thought? Yeah. Okay.
Nope. No more topics, man. We can wrap it up.
Wrap it up with hot sauce. Guys, with that being said, thanks for tuning in. Whatever your thoughts are, let us know in the comment section below. Rate the show by pressing the like button. Check us out on our other socials. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Stay civil in the comment section, and we'll see each other in the next one. Take care.
Peace.